Hey Scoop, what's up?
Okay.
Muted? No, I was just looking at the games. I'm literally just watching the games. If you have questions, you can ask me. Yeah, this is over. Nico fucked up. Whenever I watch Kepach, most of his games are like this. If the game gets messy, his damage control is really good. So if it comes in a base trade, he usually is able to defend his base much better than you. At least for the past few games I've watched from him. Up faster, will play siege and stable, double stable, knights. Sold the stone so it doesn't have the stone for a tower to defend this area, but like it's mainly skirmishers. Counter attacks, doesn't even bother to clean the stuff in the back. It's open. Aye. Rest of the knights will kill this. Here comes the siege and monks. Yeah, he's not even making any siege, he's just gonna boom. Once he sees like how defensive Nikov is playing, he doesn't want to push with all his military, he'll rather just boom. Which makes sense. Since like he has a really big lead. Well, not really, the score says he has a big lead because of the KD. He mostly skilled only skirmishers. But he's idling much more. If I have to compare economies, more food Kepach collected, more word for Nikov, I guess, because he's Burmese. Oof, barely. Should attack that palisade. He done. Nico will call it. He should call it. This is over. And he's gonna get a conversion here. There's no way he doesn't get it. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be GG. I like Nico because he resigns when the game is actually over. I like watching Nico for that reason. He doesn't waste your time if the game is over. This is Berry. Berry likes to lame. Berry likes to go for his Manatam forward. That's literally all he does. Maybe he'll do something different this time. But I doubt it. He doesn't change his tactics at all. Makes it predictable. Upping without loom. Yeah. Straight arches. And Kepach is going mana towns. No loom. Okay. Finally got loom. Archers are going to be used defensively. Super fast archers. Manatam denying the berries. Now he's gonna mark it up. Sold everything. Should sell everything. Buy food. Is up. Looking at Kepoch. He has most of the map control. He's making a market, setting up how to surprise dragon. What do you mean? He's off gold, he's off wood. He's basically running on fumes. And Kepoch is up. He'll make stable and play camels now. Yeah, because I watch everyone. I know all for a reason. And I will play full camels. Very won't have enough economy to sustain this long term. No, can't take facts, okay. Yeah, so I'll skip it. Because he'll just keep playing camels and Beery doesn't want to resign. Yeah. Next up we have Spanish Fanikov, Persians Kepoch. What do you open as Spanish in this matchup? A hill in the front, gold on the side. Just taking the word. He's going for the elephants very quickly and only 2 on word. Makes me believe he's gonna play scouts. Yeah, 19 pop up. Definitely is looking like scouts. Nope, it's just walls. Okay. Barracks and walls because he saw Kepoch walling. Did Kepoch make a stable? Nope. Both of them are playing full wall. Kepoch should play cavalry archers. If I'm Kepoch, I play CA. Camels will always die. If he wants to play like this, he should not try to even compete versus conquistadors with camels. He is playing stable and a range. Is that Skirms? Yeah, it is. Skirms die very hard to mangonels. Yep, here's the siege. Kepoch should die to this. Yeah, I mean, like, he even had a TC, so he won't have enough economy constantly to be able to help against this. Nikov is just setting up enough economy to sustain mangonel and conch production, and then he'll send back to stone, drop a castle on the hill, and the game is over. Although Nikov is taking horrible fights, he made too many mangonels and did not have enough conquistadors. No armor, no bloodline. Yeah, he doesn't have a stable, so he doesn't even have bloodline on his conch. Nikov is fucked. Kepoch just needs to make more units. The only way Kepoch loses this game is if he stops production. Just run. Now he has enough conquistadors. Here's the castle. Nico will play him. All the army is dead. funny game. And Nico will win. If I am Kepach, I can imagine Kepach just like tilting really hard when he loses this. Kepach probably would not be happy. Both the castles will go down, both the town centers will go down. He still has economy though. 100 versus 50, 60 villages. Nico was adding TCs finally. Kepach still with the population lead, but Nico is catching up. Not good for Kepach. Yeah, now Nico just camps till his economy kicks in. He switches to Cavalier or Hussar or whatever and wins the game. Yeah, he's just waiting for his boom to kick in. I guess Kepach doesn't have any gold. Where is he taking gold? Where are these villages? 12 on gold. Oh, here. There's the last gold remaining for Kepach. It's just not fair, man. These units are insane. It's not gonna work out for my friend here. Tonks are taking a bad fight. So much more gold access. He just needs to make a tech switch into either Hussar or Cavalier. Doesn't matter at this point what he does. Kepach has been like 40-50 population ahead of Nico at every given point of the game. This is the closest. This is like 20 pop difference. But the population quality is the big one. Most of population of Nico, the expensive units are conquistadors, but for Kepach it's mostly trash units, Hussars and Skums. A couple of knights here and there, but like he's gonna burn out of gold. Yeah, he's down to 0 gold income. It's over. He's just like is making sure he needs halves and skirms and hussars, but that costs a lot of gold, and he doesn't have enough for at least one of those techs. Took the score lead, but doesn't have any gold. I don't care what the score says. It's looking really bad for Kepach the longer the game goes on. Even if like he's taken a pretty good population lead over Nico. This is a decisive moment of the game. Nico just needs to hold out and gold star Kepach. He doesn't have to fight Kepach. Kepach has to force fights to take back the gold. Meanwhile, Nico just has to hold. It's not a fair game at all. Nico just has the better units on paper. longer he stalls, the easier it becomes for him. Yeah, a couple of raiding counts. This is over. Even if the castle is gone, Nikov will never fight when like the hussars are not on the front for him. All the skirmishers are dying. Kepach is slowly just counting or biding his time. I can get elite if he cuts the production for a little bit. Lot of idols. No halves, no win. Without halves, you can never kill the light cab in the front fast enough for the skirmishers to be able to be effective against Kongs. It's gold units versus trash units, and trash units are garbage. So that's why they are called trash. Just needs upgrades. He has not even taken one of his secondary golds. He's getting sappers and will get supremacy villages. He already has supremacy. But what you have done in Kepach's position, never lost position on this hill. For that, I would make my own defensive siege workshops, make a couple of crossbows because they do well against mangonels. And made a lot more like camels and knights mix, like double range, double stable after that initial fight. Yeah, he should have been fine because you have to remember he was already ahead by 20 villages. The only reason he lost is because he lost the map positioning in front of his base. If he keeps this position, he wins the game by default because he'll be ahead by 20 villages. In mid game, he was only behind of Nikov because he lost this position. If he had that position, he wins the game. Nikov fucked up also in his first attempt of getting that position from Kepach. Kepach cleaned him out because Nikov was over microing his mangonels and did not have enough conquistadors. Next up we have Franks against Huns. Let's see. Tryven Lannister. Thanks for the kind words, man. Yeah, practice paid off. I played and practiced a lot for that tournament and I won it, so can't be more happy about it. $20 pop up. Looks like standard scouts. He's playing man-at-arms. Man-at-arms against Franks always feels weird to me because they have extra HP. If he wants to take a good fight, he will always get a good fight against the man-at-arms. He fucked up. He went for a counter-attack instead. I would always clean the man-at-arms. This is something different. I don't like leaving the man-at-arms alone in my base and losing random villages like that. But a counter-attack could also get the same amount of damage. FedEx is fucking up, running into the town center. Who's red? He's FedEx. The Argentinian 2K2, the chess player. Is it open? No. The pathing almost looked like the palisades were open over there. I guess man-at-arms just clean them. If you have 5 scouts, if you take a good fight with 1 spear and 4 scouts, you can clean the man-at-arms if done correctly. Sometimes you can use the villages at the same time to get rid of them. one range archers and then skirmishers. Here comes the archer counter attack. Skirms and archers on that hill to hold. Archers went back. Villager count looks pretty much even. Yeah, half a villager ahead, I guess. This is gonna be big damage. Or not, just the idle time. Full walls. So far, one range, one stable, and he's microing better. The reason he's actually winning these small engagements is because he was microing better. Now he's just getting outnumbered. Same army composition, scouts and archers, but FedEx with more archers. Keep archers up. He's ahead by 3 villages. Just compare the economy. Yeah, more food for red, I guess. It's pretty even. It's just the villager difference. I guess there were kills or idle time or something. One range comes, and the scouts are getting even more damage with the counter attack. Got 2 villagers, idled a bunch. Elites comes, double range elites comes even. He's doing both the things at the same time. He's getting +2 armor on the knights while playing CS. Kepoch barely holding on, has a 10 villager lead. In this position, red is ahead on map control, but he has to do damage. He's on a timer. He invested way too many resources on army right now. And he can win. He needs the forward siege workshop. He has villages. So far, he's throwing away his army a little bit too much for my liking. The TC has Bodkin. It's doing way too much damage even with +2 knights. Yeah, it's throwing away all the knights. This is not good. Should have just camped the hill. He's lost all his numbers. Now he can't maintain the presence on the hill. And he won't have enough army. Kepoch is ahead by still 10 villagers with 3 town centers versus 1 town center. The siege workshop is slowly going down. Kepoch just wins. In a position red could have won. Like before that big fight under the town center, red could have won the game. Now he's too far behind in economy to ever do anything about it. Double range, double stable, scums and knights. +1 only so far. Yeah, he's getting +2 now. Once he has +2, he can dive the mangonels. Yep. And once the mangonels go down, target the CA with the skirmisher. Your knights will kill his knights. And even if this is bad trade on paper because he's playing with 2 gold armies, it's not cost effective for him because he can't sustain this army long term. Since you have 3 town centers, constant production. He has 1 town center, constant production, but eventually if he takes enough trades, he'll just run out of army because he won't be able to replace his numbers faster than you. You can add more production. Yeah, it's over. It was over honestly when the he fought under the TC. That was just a bad trade. 40 villager difference. Any small victories over here don't matter because Kepoch has infinite backup resources compared to FedEx. Yeah, triple range, 1 stable, not going to work, my friend. Basically running on fumes. Huns can make this work sometimes, but it's not like good enough. In this case. This is T90. I guess I have this game as well. Chinese Malians. Malians can give Chinese a lot of problems in mid game, early mid imp, but In most stages of the game, I would prefer Chinese over Malians. So let's see how Kipoch wants to play this. His base is pretty nice. Wall like this, make production buildings, wall this fully. Wall over here or over this side? I don't know. Depends on how compact he wants to make his base. Yeah, this house tells me he wants to make his barracks over there. Goes up 21 population. He's gonna play straight archers. Okay. And T90 is playing straight scones. If Kipoch realizes what is happening, he never has to move out. This is a very passive game. I would have expected like scouts or manitams or something, but nope. Just a passive ass game. He wants to hit this wood line. Did he mark it? Nope, just good macro. What upgrades does he have on his economy? Both wood and farm. Up by 38 and T90 is up by 40. But like there's a 35% difference in uptime, which is 1.5 villager. So T90 is only almost a half villager ahead only, even with the Chinese bonus. Triple range. Okay, I mean that can work for sure. So far the game is pretty even. I would not put like one side further ahead than the other. But yeah, Kipoch can die now, I think. In the position he's in, I think Kipoch is in trouble. Gold upgrade, second one even. That's way too much word, even if you're Chinese. He did not click crossbow. Wow. What? I think he misclicked crossbows. With the way Kipoch is playing, Kipoch should die. Strategy wise, T90 made the better decision. It's just the execution which is, I guess, struggling on. He's keeping most of the pressure at T90's base. This should not be happening. No. He just needed to click crossbow and he would have been fine. Even elite scums don't make that much sense to me. Because early night switch with only one stable is never going to work.
Saladin!
Boy.
The Crusaders are attacking our trade route!
It was fine till early castle age, then he fucked up. Fire playing against Alice, Korea versus Slav. I think I played this exact matchup against Fire in a practice game. That's funny. I guess Fire knows how to play this one better than me then. Let's see what he opens. Manitams, yeah. Barracks on the Manitam timing, 21 pop up. Nope, it's scouts. Wow, he's playing Koreans and scouts. That's unique. 20 pop scouts for Halas.
Saladin! The Crusaders are attacking our trade route!
Thanks for attacking the trade routes. What's up, what's up? What's the next tournament you're planning on participating in? I'm in Deep Waters League and I'm going to play all the upcoming tournaments. Whichever like tournament allows me to play and participate and I'll join that. Full walls, scouts opening. Only lost a scout so far. KD is pretty even. It's gonna be Slav farming. Fire is kinda passive. Alice should lose his scouts eventually. Yeah, both of them are just looking to go up. Are you part of a gamer legion team? Let's say. No, I don't have a team, man. I'm solo. I wish, but I just work alone so far. War wagon switch. I would put Hallis really far ahead in the position he's in. Economy management. Like 3 TC double stable. What the fuck is this? Why is he? What is he doing? Double monastery. You're risking dying and yeah, he spotted it. What the fuck is this? Just should have just boomed. Now fire will boom as well. Fire doesn't care about. Okay, so it's turned out to be a passive game, but like Hallis could have had full map control and he would have had to easily been able to pick up all the relics. If he just played double stable 1 monastery or something, or 3 TC, his boom would be faster. And I guess he's playing really safe. I don't mind this. This is still correct, but it's way too safe. Really way too safe for me. It will just go down to the late game. What compositions are we looking at then? Fire, what does he play? Like he'll make a couple of war wagons. Or will he? I can't tell. Will he play Arbalest? Alb? I don't know. I have no clue how this game might turn out. Or war wagons. Maybe a castle here. Okay, yeah. Okay. Hallis needs a castle here. And if fire drops a castle here, Hallis is dead. Both the golds are over this side. Hallis is getting +2 knights to make sure that doesn't happen. Let me look at Hallis' perspective. Does he realize that he has 2 golds here? So far, like with the way he's playing, maybe he wants to get a castle up. That's what like this suggests to me. TC. Knights, doubles, triple stable. Basically even and boom. Fire is gonna... No, why not on this hill? I guess he could not place it there. That's the only explanation I have. What does he play now? Skirmishers? Skirms, halbs and monks with trebs and rams. And fire needs to play cannons. Knights are bad. I would play skirms, halbs, trebs, rams. Knights are bad. Knights are really bad. Yeah, he sees the barracks now. Finally switching to skirms, but I think it's late. Holy fuck, how do you push this? This is scary. You can't push into this. 2 castles, 2 keeps, 3 trebs, halves, billion war wagons. And this army is just there to raid and get as much damage as possible in the economy. But fire is fully boomed up. This castle is gone, this hill will be gone soon. And he doesn't really have enough army to hold this hill. Slav skirms? Better than no skirms. Yes. Koreans don't have the last armor on their cavalry. And skirms do really well against pikemen and war wagons. Halbs, so that you can have your own melee units. And skirmishers and halbs and rams. That's your like unit composition in my opinion, if you wanna be able to hold this push of pikemen and war wagon. Instead of cavalier, I would have done that. Like a lot of knights to raid, send them, distract, whatever. Never invest this heavy into why are they sitting there? That's funny. And hold the hill. Okay, I mean this will just this is over. As soon as the halves kick in, he has no army. Yeah, he lost the hill, he lost the game. Tatars versus Japan.
Salam emriniz. He,
4
salam.
onward, going for the mill. Maybe wall like this, over here. Why not wall this instead of walling in your lumber camp? Isn't this more risky? And walling in your resources is so much riskier. I prefer the big walls. One mistake and you can fuck up pretty hard. And he's gonna camp the hill with archers. Counter attack. Adding a stable. Gets like couple of villager kills or no will kills so far. He's definitely ahead. I don't like the scouts that much, but that's my personal preference, I guess. Like my own skirmishes to hold the hill would have been so much easier than scouts. He's getting value with the scouts though.
Saladin! I don't want to alarm you, but Crusaders are attacking our trade route!
This style is good against the old guys, but against the modern meta with the fast market abuse uptimes, this can be punished pretty hard, because even if you do a little bit of damage with the scouts, it's not going to be enough to negate the big damage you like do with crossbows early castle age. Yeah, this is over because anti-demon is too far behind in uptime, composition, map control, economy management, I guess. Everything he's just behind in. Yeah, he's playing triple range CA, which, like, again, just the it's even open. Thumb ring. Like, even elite scums can't kill this. That's the big issue. Holy shit, the destruction. I guess I'm from Dark Noob side. Huns versus Slavs. Fuck my eyes. This is painful to see. This is way too bright. My whole room is dark, so this is quite the contrast. I'll just put Fog of War on. Dark Noob immediately lamed the elephant. And he lamed 2 sheeps, I guess. 3 on wood, rest on food. It's gonna be straight archers. Okay. Such a passive opening on Haboob. I would not have imagined Haboob to be this passive. He went for a counter attack from the left. Got hit on his word on the... from the right and got hit on the word on the left. Akno was ahead. There's the market. Did not sell the stone to click up, but we'll have to sell stuff. Now it's gonna be CA. Those are knights. As long as he can protect the wood and the gold, he's fine. Full range CA. Just wall the wood line, he's being stubborn. There's so much idle time. If he just walls at 10, it's so much easier. I guess he's just having fun. Doesn't want to try hard that much.
Saladin! I will learn you. The Crusaders are attacking our trade route!
Fire has way too much military. Dark Nubone, he wanted to defend with skirmishes. I mean, not skirmishes, scorpions. They're giving too much time to Dark Noob. He's not like a pushing, he's trying to catch up in boom while massing a lot of army. Population is pretty similar right now. Fire push harder. Knights, CA, Monk's Mangonel in the middle, almost immediately. He went the passive way, which again is safer, but that also makes sure that Dark Noob is getting away with the boom. But like, Dark Noob is not prepared enough, can't deal with the mass CA. He's playing double Mangonel, double Siege Workshop Mangonel to push this back, but CA only costs gold and wood. That's why he was able to bank up this much food, go up to Imperial, 4 town centers, basically catching up on boom as well. Behind by 20 wells, but his army is so much better. Will Dark Noob play Cavalier Onager? Yeah, looks like it. He's still making a lot of Mangonels. Here comes the CA push. This many Mangonels bricked my... the whole game is looking funny now. I can't look at those many Mangonels at once, otherwise the game becomes like this. It will crash the game if I look at that area with the Mangonels. I have to wait for this Onager tech to finish. Holy shit, the game is freaking out on me. All the hitboxes. Look, even the arrows have hitboxes. Look at that. Yeah, now it should be fine. Now I can look without
Saladin! I will learn you. The Crusaders are attacking our trade route!
Without the worry of it crashing. Hans can just dive on too many angles. He'll always get raided to death. It's just not a fair matchup at this point of the game. Hans will pick you off on an open map pretty hard. Slavs can win against Huns if they have to fight in one position, but like if Huns has options to raid you from 3 angles, 4 angles, while you're trying to make a concentrated push in the center, it's just not going to work. All the projectiles have even the shadows of those projectiles have hitboxes. All the hitboxes are flickering. Oh look, whenever the villager is farming, the hitbox actually is much smaller. Look, it actually calculates the number of when the villager goes idle or some shit. That's funny. I was waiting for the game to get over. It's like over. You can't deal with this shit. Hussars will keep raiding forever. Not enough meat shield with the cavalier. Where are the onagers? Are most of the onagers dead? I think so. Not enough eco. Not enough villages. Fire is sitting comfortably on 200 population in the game. Before the game crashes, I'm just gonna move on to the next one. Hopefully it's fixed. Yeah, it is. Good. Matchup: Chinese versus Aztecs. Fire wants to push deer. Kongan doesn't like that. Wall this, over here, and you're fully walled. Play straight archers. If I know fire, yeah, he likes to resource wall instead of make the choke point walls, which is risky because you can get damaged when you do stuff like this. This is like the damage which could have been avoided if you just big walled. Yeah, that villager even went down. What the fuck, Kong and destroying fire. Village account still +2 because you're Chinese. On range, adding a stable. Should be able to go up soon. Fire likes to add so many scouts in feudal age for map control purposes. But if you market abuse and go up really quickly, this can backfire pretty hard. Mid-game, mid-feudal, don't move out against fire, is what I am taking away from this. Because he'll have more army than you in the mid-feudal. He'll delay his uptime to get more map control. With the map presence he gets with the more army that he's making. Pretty far forward monastery against knights and crossbows. I've made this mistake too many times. When I play Aztecs or Mayans or Meso, when I'm playing full Eagles, you should never add TCs. Basically ever. Until like you're winning. You only add TCs when you're winning. Pretty hard. In an even position, don't add TCs. Just go for the full Eagle play. And this is over. 1 TC, double stable, 1 range, killing the barracks. Yeah. Even if like you have small eco lead, it doesn't matter. You'll get overwhelmed with army. Poles versus Sicilians. Let's see. Just YOLO full walls is what I'm seeing right now over here.
Back.
20 to pop up. Stone. And he's playing. This is greed if I've ever seen. Greed. Instant defensive tower. Oh man, this is so greedy. I love it. Full tower defense. He's up. We'll drop a castle. Should drop a castle. Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, once the castle goes up, he's too far behind in economy, and yeah, he can play knights, he can play Obu. That's just like sort of unfair in terms of how he played that game. I think he's Italian because of his clan name. Daniel playing Vikings against Tatars of Chris. The normal tower beats Sicilian tower? No. Teach me how to play again, I have no idea. Make villages, man. It should be fine. No, normal tower doesn't beat the Sicilian tower, but he had 2 towers over there. 2 towers beats 1 Sicilian tower. You can out-villager anyone, just not outplay. Make villages, then make army, and use the army to kill your opponent's villagers. I think you should be fine if you do that.
Crusaders are attacking our trade routes!
Or you can always go back to new player lobby on Woobly. They welcome all the players. No discrimination there. 2 militia rush. Here comes the militia from Chris as well. And they become the men-at-arms. So far, Daniel not taking any significant damage. Probably got a villager. Yeah, he got a will. Defending with archers and skirmishes. He mined enough gold for fletching and a couple of archers. I should make skirms, yep. Going for this gold. The hill bonus is so strong. Like, it feels like you're fighting double the number of units whenever you have to fight Tatars uphill. They pack quite a punch. Walling. Camping the hill. Oh boy. Nice pick off. I guess elite comes in crossbow mix. Do you play 3 range here? I guess you made skirmishes, you don't need 3 ranges. Defensive tower. This TC is really nice. This kinda protects the hill. Oh. Chris dropped. That's a shame. Teutons versus Poles. How do you play this? 3 on word. Looks like a scout opening so far. If I know MBL, he'll just wall. 4 on word. Okay, never mind. Added the 4th to word a little bit later. Already full walling. What the fuck is this? What is the name of your mod for the boars? Just search for An HK's mods. It's one of that one. Why am I not surprised? What the fuck is this? Uber walls. Hold the stone to click up. I think the uptime will still be similar because of the pole bonus. Yeah, look, only 10% or 15% difference. Double range versus double stable. Double monastery, double range. Microed as much as he could. Picking up the relics. 2 town centers. MBL is ahead in economy now. Daniel is on a timer. His economy is sharper at the moment, but the longer the game goes on, the more problems he's gonna run into. More food for MBL, which is expected. Wood and gold more for Daniel. The food difference is only by 400, but it's gonna keep going up the longer he waits. Redemption. That's the monk sort of playstyle. He'll convert the stables, pressure this area, convert the siege. I'll start making crossbows. Okay, this is weird territory now. Stables are deleted. Oh boy, this is expensive. Tower is gonna get converted. No? It did not convert the tower. That's weird. Adding a TC after that damage, still making a lot more monks. MBL underproduced army because he was just full pure booming. If he had just enough army to push this back, it would have been fine. Monks better than everything. Honestly, I think light cap should get the same resistance as Hussar. No, I don't know the difference. This still feels like a solid enough counter to me. MBL took a lot of damage to that. 3 town centers for Daniel. I guess Daniel now believes. When he was doing the monk plate, that felt like a desperation move. Light cavalry are weak if you can micro monks. Oh. Took a mangonel shot in the face. Still zoning him off gold, although the stone collection basically counts as half the gold collected, so I don't think he's having that many issues right now. There's the castle. Castle gets denied. Holy fuck, MBL is greedy. MBL could have won this, but he's trying his best to throw. That he is, I guess, doing right now. Get rocked. What does Daniel make other than monk upgrades? This is so risky. He's going pikes and on-edgers. Makes sense, kinda. Cannons, I guess, now. Let's see the monk upgrade. 17 monks. Is he control grouping the monks, or I will just click them? He's going for the ram and a booch push. Hand cannons.
Saladin! Crusaders are attacking our trade route!
I'm surprised no Teutonic Knights. Teutonic Knights murder Obu. Holy shit, this is scary. Send in the boys. The monks are not even getting half the conversions. Here's the Teutonic Knight spam. Obuch are dying way too quickly.
Saladin! Crusaders are attacking our trade route!
Hand cannons are getting value. The dream is dead. Obuch won't work. This castle will stay up. The cannons are killing the rams. Embil has ran out of resources and numbers, so did not manage to take out that castle. Daniel dropping a castle in that same area. One last push. Just wants to make sure this castle goes down, but calls to GG before that. Daniel versus Lex. Okay. Indians versus Turks. I guess the GLHF and Chinese.
Yes.
Or not, I can't tell.
No.
Indians.
Saladin!
Rush.
Crusaders are attacking our trade route!
Got a villager. What's the follow up? It's gonna be scouts. Okay. He's playing Drush into scouts. Not bad. Arching against Turks is always all weird to me. Another defensive sphere, keeps the wall open. 15-ish farms, going to gold. Counter attack of the scouts, got a well. 3 wells, 2 wells ahead. Archer transition, this quick? I would have thought CA maybe. What about Lex? Lex is committed to scouts, he's not transitioning out of scouts right now. Still making a lot of scouts. Yeah, just make spears here, wood lines are already walled. Wait for castle age, win the game. Yeah, that's what is happening. Lex is committing. Lex is getting a blacksmith, he wants to get for +2 scouts and stuff. Crossbow counter attack. Yeah, you're not holding this shit. And it's over. Lex is rusty. Let's watch the next game. Daniel versus VV. VV has been spamming some serves, I guess. Just playing one style. He is like the ultimate greed monster. If you can punish his greed, you win. If you can't, you lose. He plays really sloppy, but he plays super greedy. And he just like puts everything into defending his greed. Why is this guy still awake? I'm addicted, man. You can't stop addicts. Daniel is playing something. And VV is gonna make... Yeah, VV makes a barracks. Like if he did not see that like Daniel is making maritime, he would probably not even make his own barracks or anything. Make scouts, bully walls, comes with archers and spearmen. He has to abandon the berries. Wall, rewall. He's not paying attention because he's counter attacking. But now the archers and spear is here. This villager might go down. Nope. Pays attention to it. Has to make a house. 2 houses even. Yeah. Made Daniel pre-wall everything. Stone tower. This is the only wood he has access to. Another tower on the gold. 2 speed 2 VV. Now time for Costelier, which is annoying as fuck of a unit. Like, we will play all in one TC Costelier. Look at this castle, so bad. How the fuck does Daniel lose this game? This will be... need the TC on this word. Another TC on this gold. VV is ahead. Daniel's still like really weak eco, I guess. He wanted to. Yeah, okay. Daniel's tilted. He could not finish the game. I can sense that. Yeah. He went for a push, it did not work. Did not prepare for the mid or late game. Just went for the push and it did not work and he resigned. I've been in this position, my friend. It's so hard to beat like the Burgundian bullshit. Mongols against Burgundians. As I said, he's just spamming Burgundians right now, so let's see. Four onward, looks like man at arms. Now this is a drush. Okay. I wanted to go for a big wall, lost a well. This house will go down. Or not. Scouts can't counter attack. Here comes the tower defense mode again. Towers to defend the stone. I mean the berries and the gold. Basically no economy. What is the small berry mod? I could not find it. Let me check for you. Small bushes. That is what it's called.
Saladin! I will alarm you, but Crusaders are attacking our trade route!
We and us Burgundians. I remember playing against this. I used to get so tilted because that was before the Burgundians got nerfed, where Costelier were still like insanely strong. They could one-shot all the archer units. And he was just spamming this shit back then. Even when Cumans was like broken, all he did was full Lancer, 2 TC full Lancer, every game. Not fun times. Yeah, full wall. Daniel's FCing. Oh, lost the scout. We'll kill the drush though. That's pretty big walls. Elite skirmisher take, I guess. Going on that stone. Oh man, this is so risky. So far behind an economy. So he's just gonna YOLO for that castle and Costilier play. Three town centers. Finally has his castle up. Daniel should be clicking him. Once him kicks in, haha, no more Costilier for you, my friend. They're a strong unit, but not unbeatable. He's preparing rams. He wants to go for the kill. He knows he's too far behind. He can never click up on the correct timing if he goes for Imperial himself. What is Daniel's economy looking like? 90 villages and not good enough. Not spending wood fast enough. Should just cancel wills and try to click up. The longer he waits, the larger the chance of we be making a comeback. Even this hill is weird. I don't mind this as a second castle, but why not make like on this hill? Protects the gold, protects the economy, maybe over even here. Once you lose position over here, like it's over. So why not protect your base first a little bit? Ah no. It's just like that's the playstyle difference. Here comes the rams and Costilier. Goodbye to the castle. Now he'll drop a castle safe. He has enough for another one. Where will you do it though? He needs to decide fast. Same position. See? This position could have been protected with that first castle. All the hurdles. How do Costilier even do against Alps? I mean, to beat this, you just ignore it, go and counter attack. I think that's what he is going to do. Just like raid over here, hold with cannons if he has chemistry. Does he have chemistry? Is that Botkin or chemistry? That's Botkin. I'm not sure if he has chemistry. This would be +3 if he had. Fighting helps. I guess he's just diving for trip. Dive for trip and run back. Maybe? Maybe? Yeah. Just the trip runs out. Goes for the counter attack over here. Elite Costelier. Like in the position Daniel is in, I don't think he should lose. But he's gonna lose because he can't defend his base. Just Costelier to win. Even against Halps because he's just out positioning him. Imagine if there was a castle here, and then a castle over here. Like, the raids won't work. The only reason this is working is because he can raid him. This will die. The trebs will get sniped. Now run away. Go for the raids again. And he can never push the center because he's distracted everywhere. So now he's taking back the center. Just killing with one unit. Funny. Just got raided. Should not lose that game. Next up, Wallace and Dogao. Magyars versus Tatars. Both have pretty decent cavalry archers going into the late game. Mid game wise, it depends on what happens. Both can open scouts, both can open man at arms, both can open archers, both can open like Drush. It's a very even matchup, if I would say. Small advantage to the Tatars because they have eco bonuses in the early game. Both of them rushing each other. Wallace went up with 23 villagers. Dogao went up with 22, and the deaths are same. So that's just idle time. That's why there's a villager difference. Skirmishers, archers, one range, lots of farms being added. Wallace got a couple of villager kills, but now the skirmishers are pushing him away. Slowly house falling. Wallace is up. So is Dogao. Wallace with a good macro without even needing to make a market is up. Although Dogao did invest into skirmishes much earlier than Wallace. So I guess you play elite skirmishers into cavalry archers. He's just playing 1-2 knights into cavalry archers. He's not investing into elite skirms. Dogao with the crossbow tech. CA will harass a little bit. This DC will make sure the crossbows can't get in. Mangonels to make a couple of scorpions to push the crossbow mass back. Dogao with the insta ballistics, hitting on the only vulnerable position I guess he was expecting. CA should be able to clean. Dogao manages to run away in time. 2 town center for both of them. Daga with a slight lead because of the villager kills. Wallace has cavalry archers though. Daga playing elite scums as a response. Third town center being added now. Instead of the siege workshop, not sure I like it that much. Because if Wallace was playing a little bit more heavier with mangonels and stuff, I could see this being a big problem for him, especially with this town center. I guess he will add his own siege workshop now. He should. Okay, there it is. It's pretty even now. Population wise, Doga is the lead. Although his army consists mostly of skirmishers, which are also produced quite a bit faster. Fighting against Tatars uphill. Not something I would advise. Although it's fighting, he's fighting elite storms at the end of the day. All the mangonels from Wallace are going down. The guy with a better boom, looks like, better macros over, clicks up slightly faster. Adding stables, he's switching to cavaliers and skirmishers. And Wallace is playing full CA. The castle. The guy Wallace won't be able to push uphill from this position. I like this castle a lot. All the stables don't make that much sense to me now. He's playing switching to CA. CA and Hussar, I guess, instead of Magyar Hussar. You don't have enough castles. Recurve bow. And a bunch of elite scums. This feels more like a Magyar army composition. I was confused a little bit about the cavalier play, since cavalry archers are really good at dealing with them. Wallace getting his own Rebs, I guess, prepared. Stables for the light cav. Resources collected. Wallace with more food. To go with everything else other than food. Extra gold in his control. The relic, 4 relics, holy shit. Where's the last one? I can't see it. Oh, he has all 5 relics, it's over. Just holds, wins. Just camping till the upgrades kick in. Probably looking for the army somewhere here. That's why the CR in the back of that side. All the skirmishers are dying. He's missing heavy CA. Other than that, looks like he has all the upgrades. He's the CA from Wallace. Makes a lot of his own CA. Oh boy, this is boring now. He's not finishing the game. Wallace is like not calling it. He should realize he's really far behind without any relics. I think Magyar CA win and CA war with Tatars having all the upgrades, but Tatars should win if the hill advantage is in play. All the CA are dead. Wallace can't replace them, calls the GG. Soon, like he's going Hussar instead of Magyar Hussar. Makes more, I don't know, could have maybe done Magyar Hussar as well. He has enough, like look at his eco, it's so buffed up right now. He could do both. Daga won with gold control and relics pretty much. Like he did not need to do anything. Wallace has to always move out, and whenever he moves out, Daga will catch his army and kill him.
Crusaders are attacking our trade route!
Vietnam versus China. He always collects relics. Everyone collects relics. I guess he pays more attention to that while macroing. Mid game is pretty boring, so that's like something you always have to do.
Yes.
Mana towns into arches so far. While us playing straight arches. Walls. With the double range. It's applying a lot of pressure behind the wood lines. Wallace is up. It did not make mana town, so makes sense. He is slightly less military right now, but he will soon catch up once he's in Castle A. The guy is up as well. Pretty clean macro for that uptime. Even after investing into mana towns. I guess he did not really take any counter attack damage. Instant defensive siege workshop, elite skirmishes, crossbow. This should be tough for Wallace to defend. Wallace needs his own siege workshop to be able to defend this properly. Here comes the elite skirms and mangonel. The TC goes up, cuts off the escape route, runs away with this army, fully destroys this army in the front. Dug out with a comfortable army lead now. All the wood lines are hittable for him. He can sit behind all the wood. Not this one anymore, but he'll just pressure this with mangonel. I don't think he's complaining that much. Even this TC is like gonna get targeted so heavily from this hill. Yep, 3 mangonels and oh boy. Counter attack by Wallace. Wallace likes to play like this, where he doesn't care about what is happening in his base. He just counter attacks when he feels like he can't respond to his base correctly. He makes you panic. And it's working. Wallace managing to distract the Dagao enough. Mangonel was elite scums versus no elite scums. Wallace is up because he's Vikings. What is the stone wall? What the fuck? What's this random ass stone wall? Wallace things, man. Just Wallace things. The guy's in trouble. Although Imperial skirmish, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Imperial skirmishes and bombard cannons, and you can push this back. finishes look so cool. Getting raided to death though. While trying to push the center. Wallace going for elite berserks. Not sure I'm 100% sold on that. Lost the cannon. Not good. Wallace should not fight Doga's army straight up. Wallace is destroying him. It's over. I thought there was a chance, but like berserks and getting too many raids in. I guess when Doga was confused. GG, nicely done. Aztecs versus Incas. I think Aztec guy actually won this game. I'm gonna watch from this POV. 6 sheep, forward, nothing new. Wall this, I guess. Make cracks, make range, wall in the gold. I would make cracks here, I guess. These the Manatons. Walls. Archery range. Four Manatons even. Defensive tower. Doesn't go up. Manatons actually got value. Yeah, blue playing sloppy. Red Castle have more range than BBC? No, he kept running into this range. Time for a full eagle spam. If the guy makes slingers, he wins. He is making slingers, but he is being over. Bad movie. He's moving too much out. He should just camp. If he just camps, he's fine. Yeah, he's like over microing. Blue has no eco behind this. Should have just camped. It's over, he actually snowballed. This is why 1 TC from Aztec is scary. This can happen. Even if you're super far ahead, you can throw games if you don't have enough military to hold. He moved out too much, lost too much army, then tried to go back and then got out reduced. What the fuck is this villages in the back of his base? How did they get here? Don't tell me like sneaky barracks will make the game more interesting. You should make use of these villages, not gonna lie. A couple of barracks here, flooding the farms and the gold. And he's making crossbowmen again instead of slingers. Not sure why. He's back to 3 TC. Gonna soon take him over. Doga must be confused as fuck. Not yet. He doesn't see the house wall in the back. He sees one house over there. If he's paying attention to it. Slowly pushing this back. But blue is up. that tower. Lol. Slingers, Kamayuks. Full elite comes. I mean, elite eagles, they get in. Elite comes, I guess. Ice guns are doing so much damage with the unique tech. He's just winning by flooding. How many relics does he have? 2. He's picking up the third one. And that's over. Use P1 to go. Oh, this guy? I think? Like, he's the Brazilian player. He's like 2k1. Falcao? Yeah. Yeah, Falcao. I don't remember his old name. Oh boy, my UI is gone. What the fuck is this? Okay, it's back. To go with Italians. Early rush. Like super fast archers. Just like for double range skirmishes. I mean, double range archers can't really work against skirmishes this fast enough. Yeah, good movement though with the archers. He's getting so much damage. His army is dying. He's getting villager kills, but like he's losing a lot of army in the process. Oh, that hole is really bad. Look at the base trade. Double stable knight switch from him now. Against a crossbow mass. That's not the way to go, my friend. And it's over. Doga just needs to camp. He might lose this crossbow army, but I don't think he cares that much. Or doesn't even lose it because that oasis over there. Thumbring with the crossbows to hold against the knights. We'll get a defensive castle up, and then yeah, Blue realizes how far behind in economy he is. Nico versus Doga. Incas versus Malay. Let's see what opening he wants to go for. Three onward. Adding the fourth one now. Barracks 20 pop up. Looks like straight archers. 20 pop. Lost the eagle against the scout. Both of them are playing straight archers. Malay will have like a easier time, honestly, playing straight archers. Goes for a tower. Malay up time. He petroled. Both of them are playing so conservatively. Elites comes by Nikov. Siege workshop by Dogao. Denied the TC. With the sneak, elites come counter attack. Three town center versus two town centers. Togawa is mining enough stone for a castle. We'll stay 2 town center and try to go Imperial. Not sure faster Imperial works against civilization like Malay, because they can click up and catch up pretty quickly. Nikov even clicks up faster. Elite Eagle switch. Yeah. karambits now. Just needs to defend this eagle push early on. Now +4 armor yet, so these castles are doing a lot of damage at the moment. Okay. Without +4, they take so much damage even from the castle. Need one more castle over here, and he's fully protected. Or here, I guess. That's the same thing. Probably would have preferred maybe on this hill, so that it kind of protects this area. Elite karambits. And he's losing too much eco in the process of getting to elite karambit. I'd maybe preferred a lot of karambits before the elite upgrade, so that he can maintain the position without losing too much eco.
Saladin!
I don't want to alarm you.
The Crusaders are attacking our trade route!
Just have to make sure you don't lose a lot of villages to these waves of eagles. 40 on gold, holy crap. That's a lot. But still can't push up against that karambit's form. Once the number starts building up, the eagles will start collapsing. He wants to go for that raid over there. Yeah, the only thing he can do is raid, but it won't work soon enough. I can't run into this. Castle here, castle here, castle here. This won't work. What army? Can Doga even make slingers? Maybe? Crossbow, arba? Once karambits come onto the field, I don't know what the answer to that is. He's going arbalist. Okay. Maybe Dogao can do this. Maybe. Karambits are demolishing the eagles. I think that was double the numbers and he still died. Okay, he can't do this anymore. I don't believe it. Karambits are way too pop efficient, cost efficient. Perfect counter to eagles. That's way too many things to be good at right now in this matchup. Speed it up. It's only a matter of time. Like Nikov can never get raided and he can always just keep swarming his opponent with the karambits. Yeah. That's like the same thing Dogao was trying to do in the early Imperial with the Eagles. There's so many more, man. Fuck, I'm sleepy now. Okay, I'm done for now. I'm too sleepy to continue. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm gonna just pass you guys on to Margot. He's playing one once, so have fun.